welcome back. CT here. Oh, July 1st, 2013. China.
This is HQ requesting damage estimate. This place is done! There are BOWs everywhere!
She wasn't joking about raising hell.
Look at this coincidence city. No, I mean literally the city. Coincidence.
Leon.
Huge city and she runs into Leon. Sure. Why not? It's also really easy to be on the street like this with the helicopter. You can just, go through the street. Simple. And you can just be stationary like this.
I'm beginning to feel like your personal bodyguard, Mr. Kennedy.
Why? What have you done for him besides this? Yeah, they're forcing this Ada Leon thing too hard. If you gave me something more, I'd probably be okay with it, but there's nothing there. It's silly. Besides, we all know Ada is clearly an emotionless robot. Oh wait, just like Leon, they're perfect for each other.
We've got you.
How could I not see it before?
You're on your own now, you two.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just miss it? Oh, screw that shit. Go back. Please hold for girl's inability to let it go.
You're on your own now.
Yeah, alright, we got it. Let's continue. Oh, am I supposed to avoid that?
Huh. It's getting a little crowded up here. Somebody ought to tell them their boss is retired.
Ah! Oh, sure. Ah! Goodbye. You son of a... When I high and then buy, you go away. Oh, you're right. I didn't even give you a high. That was rude. My apologies.
They're getting desperate.
So is this game. I'm in a helicopter shooting helicopters. Oh, you can zoom. Look at that. I forgot about that. I think I did it the first time and then forgot ever after. We should probably ditch the chopper. It's looking pretty rough.
That's a nice model. Wouldn't mind one of those for myself.
What? Ah! You kidding me? Yeah, I'm gonna die. Holy. What goofy section.
Wouldn't mind one of those for myself.
Oh, that's nice. They just put me with this thing with full ammo, full health. Wow, that makes it easier. Ow, how do I move? Jeez. I'm probably involved with that crap. Yeah. If they would let me move, it wouldn't be so difficult. But I'm basically just forced to be almost stationary. That's gonna get you dead. There we go. I had to figure out, okay, you can move right to left. Got
No
it.
substance. Typical. I wasted enough time here. Better get to the tavern.
They expect you to do that, but they put you on rails before, so you had no prior experience. Well, I wasn't prepared to be able to move since I wasn't able to before. Oh no! It's a repeat cutscene. It's not over. Yucky.
Back for more.
I'm not sure what's more disgusting. Him literally falling apart, or if I had to see his junk like all the ladies.
I know what you did. Ada! You disobeyed me.
It's sort of like the nipple rule, right?
Wesker's son away!
If you don't show a nipple on a woman's breast, then it doesn't count or some BS like that, I think. So if you don't show, you know, something
Blood.
more definitive down there, then it doesn't count, right?
Stronger.
I don't know, it's goofy.
That's what you get for trusting Ada Wong.
Well, yeah, this is the trouble. I don't see why anyone would work with her. She betrays everyone. Granted, we've only seen the ones where she betrays people. It doesn't necessarily mean she does. You're supposed to run up to him and punch the crap out of him. Leon, you're slacking. Get up there. Get him. There you go. Attaboy. You listen to Ada, Mommy. She'll take care of you. Yes, I'm making it creepy. We got wheels here. We got wheels.
Get in.
Glad to see you're safe.
Catch the ball.
You think? And you take them off to the jump? Too far away. Whoa, what? Well, that was unexpected. I was just beginning to wonder if they were gonna let me just sit here and unload on him, and then he did that. Oh, now he's targeting me. Move, move. Oh, did you beat me? What am I even saying? My typical like bully. Oh.
This can't be.
This is what you get for playing with the sea virus.
I mean, now that I think about it, I mean, helicopters can be stationary, so I guess it's possible. Just maybe, but the problem is, I feel like it would still be shaking, and they just didn't do that so the player wouldn't have to deal with it. Maybe. I don't know. It just seems too calm, I guess, for a helicopter. What do I know, though? I've never been in one. Unlimited ammo. Nice try. You gave it your best effort. I applaud you, Simmons. For a dinosaur, you're pretty good at it. As a human, though, you're really bad at dying. Go, die, die. Get him, Leon! Leon, get him! What are you waiting for? Boring boss fight. I mean, it's easy, but I just sit here pressing R2. Like, oh, what a brilliant fight.
Damn you!
Are you done now? Well, it would help if the bozos on the ground would do a little more work. Come on. I don't get why the stream always makes people flinch. Do people get that that's not how that works? I mean, it might make some people flinch depending on how close you are to it. That's about it. It just feels exaggerated. Like everything in this game, so I suppose it makes sense. It fits right in. Hey, have you ever heard of not pointing the light in people's eyes? You can stay out of trouble.
One step behind.
What is she talking about? Like, her lines are terrible. Come on. This is like honestly the worst thing about her playthrough is her lines are atrocious. It's like she doesn't have a partner to talk to, and they wanted to make people talk for some reason. I don't know if they decided talking was a personality.
I'm gonna make sure it all ends. Maybe I can at least buy these people some time. We've all seen the sights of death.
show an ounce of helping people before. Now suddenly she cares. Oh sure, give Ada credit for that one too. Why not? Let's take away all of Leon's efforts and victory.
I hope they've got insurance. I'd like to do more. I really would. But carrying everyone out isn't an option. Excuse me, I'm trying to land here.
That's depressing. Oh, I still have missiles now. They added more to me. I thought I heard breathing. You don't know where that's
Time to clean up
been.
the last of Simmons' mess.
Put that in your mouth. Well, she didn't put it in her mouth. I made her sound even dirtier than she was. First, let's look around. In case there's any emblems. You know how bad I am at seeing them. There were 2 situations. Well, there was one situation where I couldn't get it because I was playing with the wrong character. And then there's another situation where... Or 2 situations, actually, where I only saw them on the editing floor, you know, when I had my videos and I was going through them, check them, edit, you know, all of that. And I saw them and, oh... At least one of them was right next to me. I mean, they were technically both right next to me, but one of them was... I was so close. If I would have turned the camera to the left, I would have seen it. So I was like, oh, come on. But oh well, what's missed is missed. Ooh, what do we have here? Okay. Now we gotta move like Ada.
Okay, last item on the list. Eliminate all traces of the theft of my identity.
Why would you want to do that? Eh. Oh. Oops, I used the nice one. My bad. What if her equipment failed at any point? She'd be super dead. So this was funny. The one that was way over there, oh sure, I see that one. Then there was one right next to me on a shelf and I couldn't see that one. Smooth. I am a curious player. Quite interesting if I do say so myself. And I just did. Ew, apparently I'm not supposed to come back here by that glitchiness. Wait a minute. Are those the two I saved? Okay, either they use the exact same models or they're dead anyway. What does that say? Is that Abunai? Danger? Who knows? That's probably just the Japanese word, but you know. And then they died. Except in this universe, they don't even have a bruise.
Leon, ever the survivor.
She just says stuff. It's so annoying.
Oh, well.
Stop talking.
No rest for the weary.
Talking is not a personality. Okay.
Perfect. Back for more? Here they are, glutton for punishment.
Okay, I was gonna say, I hope they don't make me sit on this thing too long. This is kind of weird.
Welcome back. Finally come back to me.
I was hoping I'd go under her.
Destined to meet again.
Gross, man.
It was a mistake.
She does not move. These characters never move. It's so obnoxious. Like, I get the input to output can't be the same. Well, actually, I've seen it be the same. It can be the same, but I get if you don't want that to happen for, you know, make it seem a little more difficult or whatever, that's fine. But, switch your guns, you idiot! What is wrong with you? The trouble is I tell her to do something and she doesn't do it until I do it, like, press the buttons like 3 times. That just seems like poor design. Comment below, is it just me or has anyone else had issues like this, you know?
I'm not your little dog. In fact, the only thing I have is hatred for you. I can handle this one alone.
Why there's the dude standing there? Grown Simmons, really? I am deeply enjoying this. I pretend you're the game. I shall have my fun. Hold on, I need a better gun. Oh wait, that's him. Sorry, person, I was hammering with bullets. My bad. Leave them alone.
Ada! Elena, cover me.
Leon!
Ada, can you hear me? Don't let it end like this. Not if I can help it.
I'm not. I guess I'm not following. Does he
Come on,
want
wake up.
her to be with him in death, or still
If you're
deluded to
really
think he'll
Ada,
be a
then you can pull through this.
king or whatever?
We both can.
For all that she's been through, her hair looks amazing. I'm jealous. I go outside on a windy day with perfect hair, and my hair will look like crap immediately. Doesn't even have to be that windy.
Resting my eyes.
Shouldn't sleep on the job.
In case you haven't noticed, Simmons doesn't take rejection well.
I would like to know how he got so obsessed with you. I thought you wanted to be together, Yusuf. She sounds so miserable. It wasn't enough, Leon. They always beat you. 9 times out of 10, the zombie's gonna get the upper hand. It's really obnoxious. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to you. must have got hit by the very tip of that. Yay.
Leon!
It's over.
Do you want to live? Then beg for life.
I'll pass.
Okay.
Can't always get what you
I
want.
was like, not sure what they want me to do.
Let's call this closure. You really should have moved on, son.
So, was she admitting they had a relationship? Or did she did a job for him, he got obsessively into her from that one time, and she's pretty much like, ugh. Knowing her, it's probably that one.
So cute.
Oh, come on, what is this?
You're confused by all this, aren't you, Leon? It's kind of fun to watch.
Like, he's into her because she lies to him, doesn't tell him anything, leaves him. Yeah, I could see the relationship. It's awesome. Now, where are we supposed to be? Here we go.
So, this is where Carla did her experiments, huh?
Oh, dreadfully slow. Come on. Forced anyone?
Another failure. Bring me another subject. Why do you think we had this lab built here in the first place? Just go outside. There's thousands of subjects to choose from. Tell Simmons that we're busy. I'm on the verge of solving this. Are you refusing my orders? You're the one who chose me as a test subject, aren't you?
No. No, it was Simmons. He forced me to. Please, don't do this.
Believe it or not, I said the exact same thing. Finally done it. This will be my greatest work yet.
Okay, so it looks like Carla, the Ada doppelganger, was working on something else.
We're beyond sympathy at this point.
What does that mean?
We're beyond humanity.
What does that mean? See, they just sound like lines. It's just so weird. And I'm assuming this is like the first time we're actually seeing her show any kind of emotion. Presumably. But does she's screwing over, like, everyone's gonna think she's a terrorist forevermore by doing this. This is all the evidence. I just don't understand this decision, I guess.
A job, huh? Sure. My schedule just cleared.
Don't you want to hear what the job is, you moron? Whatever. Just go with it. Alright. We're at the end of Ada's campaign and the end of the entire game. So what I'm going to do is first discuss Ada's campaign alone and then just the rest of the game. You'll have my thoughts on. So, Ada's campaign, I didn't like. It could be completely removed and would take nothing away from the story whatsoever. So it's completely pointless. So my thoughts are remove it. You can keep the character in the story if you like, but just remove the campaign. It's pointless. Way too much overlapping here, so I got really annoyed sometimes because I didn't want to replay the game, and you basically are at certain points. Other points were fine. Like this last chapter was short enough that I was like, okay, whatever, it's fine. You know, the parts on ships, fine. A little difficult, but fine. It's just when it comes to the standards of this game, it's fine. Ada's enemies were the same, so that's nothing new. I mean, she got the dumb chainsaw guy a lot, which I think is goofy. Like a bone saw? What is that? Made out of like organic materials. It's just silly. That would never happen. And I get it. None of the stuff in here would ever happen, so it's fine. It doesn't make it any less dumb. Basically, when I say it's dumb by the rules of their own universe. Dumb. So that's pretty dumb. Simmons' plan? Yeah, okay. Psycho who likes power and apparently got a crush on a girl to the extent it was super creepy. So... Yikes. I do not understand Carla bringing her in unless she wanted to tell her what happened to horrify her and then kill her, maybe? It's possible that's what Carla's plan was with Ada. Still don't really fully understand Simmons' plan, where he's like, let's destroy Tall Oaks and kidnap some people, and that will somehow get me what I want. I don't really get it. Maybe he would have solved the crisis and that would have made him look good or something. I don't know. And so to me, the whole plot is really nonsensical. I don't really get it. It's just too silly. It's hard to get why anyone's doing what they're doing, which is problematic on its own. Ada's lines were really terrible. She would just say stuff. Her campaign to me was a huge mistake. So, yeah, can't really... I mean, the only thing I could say is it's fun using the arrows, the bow gun. Although those can be problematic too, because, you know, when you're far away, you can't really see if they're hitting, and, but I mean, it's fine if that's the purposeful weakness to it. Okay. So I did like that weapon, but a lot of times she would have way too many enemies. It was pretty ridiculous. And you get that dumb underwater section, which I loathed. It's just too easy to get turned around. So that's Ada's campaign. Didn't like it. Alright, now ranking them all for the game. You got Leon, Chris, Jake, Ada in that order. I would say I probably liked Ada's campaign slightly more than Jake's, honestly, and that's coming off of all the stuff I just criticized. It's a little more fun to play with Ada because of her gun and all that. And you know, zipping from place to place, while it's just obnoxious playing as Jake and Sherry and their stupid, like, snowmobile adventures, blizzard adventures, and, like, I would say I like it in this order: Leon, Chris, Ada, Jake. Comment below. I'd like to hear it if you have a order of favorites. And overall, tell me thoughts on this game too. I'd like to hear them. Meanwhile, I will just quickly sum up everything I've said in previous credit scenes, which is enemy design. That saw guy right there on the screen. Ugh, dumb. I hate it. It's just so goofy and unbelievable. And he's too persistent. He's too in the game. It's annoying. Meanwhile, the other tyrant guy being in the game a lot makes sense, so he was fine. He was cool. So I like that enemy. Didn't like the saw guy. I like the Dravo. I don't like the zombies because I get they wanted them to be C-virus zombies, so they're different than the T-virus zombies. But I didn't like it. And what other enemies were there? I think there's briefly dogs, I think, which are always fine. Carla as an enemy was fine. It was brief, but interesting because it was creepy. Simmons. Kind of goofy because he's basically a transformer. But I guess it's fine by Resident Evil standards. It's nothing new to have a boss that keeps transforming and coming after you in different ways. I think it's less effective here though because it happens in a shorter span of time. While in like Resident Evil 2, for instance, you'd have Birkin here and there in different forms, which worked better. Yeah, and then overall with the game, so I already talked about the mechanics. Don't like the mechanics. It's too difficult to use. Very wonky. The movement too. So I don't like mechanics. The story is pretty cool. If it was a little more, if they would have made little tweaks, the story would be okay. But the gameplay-wise, the way they separate them into campaigns, and the mechanics make it difficult. Not difficult, difficult to like. There, yeah, that's where I was going with this. So yes, I do not like this game. I don't recommend. Skip it. There's nothing in here you absolutely need to know the story. I will say this though. I recommend it to people who are a little more open about games. Maybe they're not so picky, and they just like running and gunning, taking out bad guys, running around, silly story stuff. If you like that, you'll like this game, and there's nothing wrong with that, so recommend it to those types. It's just not my kind of thing. I really care about characters and story, and this game doesn't give it to me. And it's hard, like I can sometimes let silly things go, or things that don't make sense in a story or gameplay go. But this one has so much, it like overloads you to the point you're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Think I'm missing anything? I know sometimes I talk about the setting. Setting's fine. I liked it. It was pretty. But yeah, so like most games, there's things I like and don't like. And for this game, I do not like it. I do not recommend, except for the most forgiving type players who just want to have a good time and don't care if there's dumb stuff in it. Does she have an end scene? She shouldn't, right? Because that was basically her end scene. Yeah, I don't think she does. So, next game, Resident Evil 7. That's the next one. Come back, check it out. I remember enjoying Resident Evil 7. Looking forward to that one. Suffered through this one, now looking forward to the next one. Jumped off the 80th. Oh, okay. Oh, there is a scene. we're doing that. Gee, I wonder who that could be, guys.
I believe we had a deal.
That's goof. You can't live like that. If a child gives me an apple, I'll save their life. Realize that still makes you a dick, right? The kid needs the apple. He's probably starving.
Are you going to keep your promise?
They are trying way too hard to make Jake a character for the future. You could tell they were definitely trying to be like, see, look, there's story to tell with this guy yet. He's changed. Instead of money, he just helps people.
Fair is fair, kid.
Ugh, we hate you. Bring Albert Wesker back. He's best compared to you. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play. Please like and subscribe. Comment below. Bye, guys.